So today I was thinking about the book of Exodus and how Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt. And one thing that struck me, or what I realized today, was that Moses could not relate to the Israelites because he had never been a slave. He grew up in the palace, so he didn't understand what it was to be a slave. And the Israelites themselves, most, if not all of them, were born into slavery. So they didn't know what freedom looked like. They said that Moses had taken them out of Egypt into the wilderness to kill them. So, in their minds, being in Egypt was better than being led by God into the wilderness because that is how they understood things. That is all they had known. Some of them were born into slavery. I think all of them actually, if you think back to how long they were in Egypt, they were born into slavery. So they didn't really know any other way of life. Moses, on the other hand, had experienced luxury and all that Egypt had to offer because he was in a royal household. So as a child of God, right? If you are going through a wilderness and God is with you in that wilderness, then that is much, much better than your promised land, first of all. Secondly, you don't want to go into your promised land with your old mentality of a slave. So you're going out into your promised land as a free person. Your whole mentality needs to change. The way you see yourself needs to change. The way you see your fellow Israelites needs to change because you're going into a new land, a land flowing with milk and honey. You can't go into the land and act like you're still starving. So we need to appreciate that in the wilderness season or in your wilderness season, God is there with you. And we also need to appreciate that that is your time of refining. You are being refined in the wilderness so that when you get to your promised land, you don't need any more refining. You could just get there and enjoy being out and enjoy the land that God has given you. So, yeah.